If you've seen me around YouTube before, you know that I've been a diehard Kartra fan and user since back when it launched in 2018. Heck, I was literally one of the very first affiliates to promote the product. I did this thing called launch jacking back then, where when it first came out, I made a bunch of tutorials and reviews about it. And in doing that, I'm like, wait a minute, this tool is actually pretty cool, and I ended up using it. I must have posted around 100 videos that have Kartra content in it. And all that to say is, well, nothing in business lasts forever. I literally just got done packing up my bags, my funnels, my leads, my automations, my email sequences, my pages, my memberships, everything. And I just canceled my subscription to Kartra. We've moved out. In today's video, I'm going to be going into some eye-opening reasons why you should consider a tool stack that is truly meant to evolve with your business as it grows, no matter how big your business gets, without sacrificing automation features and overpaying for leads and lists that you are working so hard to get. Now, if that piques your interest a little bit, go ahead and type in comments in the description and let's get going. All right, so let's dive into some problems that I was having with Kartra as my business evolved and got bigger. Now, let me just say, historically, like I've generated probably close to 50,000 email subscribers on my email list, and I've deleted and cleaned over time. And so I never let it get above 25,000. Kartra's pricing was getting so high and it was so frustrating. Luckily, I have to admit, since I was grandfathered and I had Kartra since 2018, they didn't raise it to the prices that they are now. But my plan that I was on was $549 per month. Okay, and I'm gonna talk about price comparison and how my entire tech stack now is only $554 per year. Crazy, right? So Kartra does have a good amount of options for integrating with other platforms, but to me, it was still very limited. And we had to rely heavily on Zapier, which is a tool that talks between both tools that aren't natively integrated and connects them. I had to have my website developer now, which is my website is on WordPress. I had to have him integrate it with my WordPress site, which I had no clue on how to do because Kartra does not have any website building capabilities, which is fine because that's not its strong suit. However, having to have my website on another platform was kind of inconvenient. One of the biggest turnoffs of the Kartra platform this past year, as I was building a self-liquidating offer, meaning a low-ticket offer that has upsells and downsells, was the limiting payment features it had in collecting payments for a self-liquidating offer. So if you have a bump offer or an upsell, you cannot use your different payment methods throughout. And so, for example, I really wanted to have my customers have the option of using PayPal if they bought my bump offer or my upsells, and we couldn't do that with Kartra. It was credit card only, which really sucked because PayPal is really great and a lot of people have it, and they also can use pay later. The affiliate marketing program was not the best, although as of recently, they just migrated to a new and improved affiliate program. Hopefully that's better, but I'm talking about me having affiliates promote my programs. It wasn't doing the greatest job of tracking, and it was kind of frustrating. Oh, also, one of my biggest frustrations is I was getting so bored with the funnel templates on Kartra. They're great. They look very pretty, but you can tell it's a funnel builder. And I really wanted to level up my brand appearance, not only on my website, but also my funnels. I didn't want it to look like a funnel builder page and people landed on it. That was my original complaint with ClickFunnels. It's like you can spot a ClickFunnels funnel from a million miles away. And with Kartra, it was so limited in the design with making things custom, and you couldn't customize spaces in between columns. Anyway, that's just an overview of the major things that really led me to wanting to pivot. So this brings me to my next point, which is talking about a website. A website and a sales funnel, they're very similar, but definitely not the same thing. So a website is where your online business lives. It's where people can go and understand who you are, get to know you, what you do, what services you offer. Whereas a sales funnel is directly made, like crafted to sell people, get people to opt in and take them through a journey, either to nurture them or to sell a low ticket product or book a call, whichever. In my opinion, you really need both. Like I told people back in the day, you need to start with sales funnels, which technically I believe you should start with sales funnels, but A website is just as crucial and essential to your online business. I had originally, back in the day, 4 or 5 years ago, I started my website on Squarespace, and there were a lot of things that I did not like about Squarespace. So it was a no-brainer. About a year and a half ago, I switched my website to WordPress. And there's so many reasons that I switched to WordPress, which is what I'm going to go over more so in this video today. But the main thing that I love about WordPress is it is literally a master automation hub for your entire business, whether it's service-based, coaching business, e-commerce business. WordPress can literally do it all. There's no limits, and that's the beauty of it. My good friend Pat Ness, who I've collaborated on this channel with before, he's literally the WordPress automation ninja. So he trademarked this term called Master Automation Hub, and the reason why is because it really is that your WordPress site can do it all. It can sell online courses, share brand information, collect data on your users. You can have affiliate commissions on there. You can have an e-commerce store on there. You can build your sales funnels. Like, there's literally no limit. You can also create a community on there. I know the new hype nowadays is school. WordPress has their own version called Buddy Boss, which I'm actually integrating into my website. But it's sweet. Like, WordPress is literally hands down the best website builder on the planet. And so real quick, if we break down like what you need for a website, this confused me for years. There's just really 3 things. You need a domain, all right? You need a website hosting company to have a server for your website, right? And then you need a website builder. And perhaps my favorite thing about WordPress is this plugin. It's a free plugin called Elementor. So Elementor is a drag and drop website page builder, and it is phenomenal because there's literally no limits as to what Elementor can do as far as no matter what effects you're trying to have on your website. And this was the modern fresh look that I was wanting to have on my website, and Elementor was just a breath of fresh air. I'm like, when I started getting in there and playing with it, it was a learning curve, not gonna lie, because there's way more options than your typical funnel builder like Kartra or ClickFunnels or whichever one you use. But when I got in there, I'm like, wait a minute, Elementor can do this and it can do this, and you can just completely move this section wherever you want. It's hard for me to explain it, but I was just like, wow, this is incredible. So I have something a little special for you guys today. And so really quick, let me just break down, for those of you who may have heard the term before, what exactly a plugin is, because this confused me for years. I've heard the term plugin. I'm like, what the hell is that? So a plugin is a software / tool, a feature that only can be used with WordPress. Let me explain what I mean. If you want to have the ability to do email marketing on your WordPress site and have it be native and integrated, then you need a plugin called Fluent CRM. And I'll talk about that later, but definitely there's different AI plugins and any type of plugin you can think of to make your website better. Like, there's project management tool plugins, there's email marketing, there's a learning management system called LearnDash. Like, there's so many amazing plugins. And this is why my friend Pat calls it the Master Automation Hub, because whatever you want to invent with your website to make it easier and more powerful, you can do that. And so another example is WooCommerce. A lot of people have heard of WooCommerce. That is a plugin directly for WordPress as well, so that you can set up not only an e-commerce store and sell physical products, you can set up WooCommerce to have products that are digital. So you can sell courses, you can sell programs, you can sell whatever you want. Whether maybe you offer audits for your service-based business, you can sell that also with WooCommerce. So the amazing part, there are a lot of free, really great plugins. The ones that do cost money are typically super cheap, like really, really cheap. We're talking 1 yearly payment for these plugins. Later, when I reveal my tech stack, what I'm really referring to is my plugin tech stack that I now have that reinvented everything that Kartra was doing for me on WordPress. And I was extremely nervous about this. And I'm like, if there's one thing that WordPress can't do or a plugin can't do, like, I'm not leaving Kartra. I was very particular about this because I'm like, I love everything that Kartra does. Like, Kartra's come a very long way. And I'm going to get into a tutorial about Kartra for those of you who are still considering Kartra. I think it's a great tool. But I wasn't going to jeopardize my business and lose a big feature that I had on Kartra with WordPress. But to my great surprise, I'm like, wow, like, it really can do it all between all the different plugins, if that makes sense. For those of you who have been dabbling with the idea of converting your website to WordPress, I have a crazy offer for you. So the way it works is I've partnered with Automate WordPress, or Automate WP, and what they've done is they've created a killer offer. So Automate WP is an amazing website hosting platform, and they are specifically for WordPress, and they are compatible with any WordPress website. And having amazing hosting is essential to the health of your website. And so our offer for you today is really simple. Like, you sign up for a hosting plan. Any hosting plan you choose is 35% off. And here's the best part. You sign up with any hosting plan with Automate WP today, and you get a free done for you website template. This is the same exact template, I kid you not, that I built my WordPress website off of. It's already done for you, laid out, proportioned for desktop, tablet, and mobile. And really all you got to do is plug and play and put in your brand colors, put in your brand images, and update the About Me section, and voila, you have a functioning WordPress website for free. And really great hosting. So for those of you who want to, again, transfer your website, because I'll talk, if you don't have a website and not sure where to get started, there's another link I'll give you. But for those of you who want to transfer your website, go to the link below. It'll be the first link. And all you got to do is to get started, you'll check out the offer, click on order now, and then type in the domain that you want to register or transfer, and then go all the way to the end of the order and checkout page. And the code Marissa is automatically applied to checkout. And you'll see if you get the beginning plan, it's only $9.75 per month. That's insane savings and way cheaper than Bluehost. Once you do this, the team at Automate WP is going to send you the done for you WordPress template website within the next 24 hours. And the best part is their support is incredible. They respond so fast. There's loads of tutorials and courses so that you can quickly get set up and get your WordPress website customized. And there's even live trainings hosted about 4 times a year. For those of you who are just getting started and are like, wait a minute, I'm not sure what my website situation is, I'll leave another link in the description where you can take a quiz and it'll navigate you to make the best decision on how to move forward for your website. All right, so without further ado, I couldn't film this video without mentioning all the things about Kartra. So here is a quick tutorial going over all the features of Kartra so you can make a great decision for your business. All right, let's start off with the basics, pricing of Kartra. This was, like, for me, number one reason why, probably number one reason why I decided to leave. It's an incredible tool, but like, let me just explain their monthly plans. So here's the starter. These are all monthly. So if you pay yearly, all of these prices go down a good amount, 22%. But monthly, the starter is $119. Historically, this used to be $97. It allows for 2,500 contacts, which is great if your email list is still relatively small. My email list was always close to 25,000. And so when I not first started, but the year that I hit this threshold, like above 12,500 contacts, my bill was $299. So it shot up almost double, like from 299 to 549. Like, that's pretty insane. Like, and I would always try to clean my list so I wouldn't go over 25,000, which I don't agree with as a business owner. Like, you shouldn't be penalized that much when you're growing your list. Like, my jump would have been 549 to 1,000 a month for like 250,000 contacts, or up to. Like, that's insane to me. So there's the plans. I mean, there's a lot of great unlimited features in this professional plan, but yeah, 20 team members, because I actually did use, I had probably at the most like 10 team members on my Kartra account, but this is the pricing. So let's just go and let's go to the features and like, let's get an inside look. Just a quick overview, like over here in products, or this section here, products, communication, pages, forums, members. These are all of the core features of Kartra. So products, this is how you create an actual checkout page. So when you come here, you come to test product, you give it the name, and it's the main product. There's upsells and downsells. And this is quite easy. Like, you give it an official name, the description. You can keep it private or in the marketplace. Kartra has an affiliate marketplace within this own program, which is really cool. So if I wanted to have it in the affiliate marketing place, which is here, I can make it public. So people can promote my product whenever they want. And so I can label it in whatever niche it is, which is pretty cool. Payment processing, you can do credit card and PayPal. that's about it. And there's no like Klarna or Cash App or anything like that, which kind of sucks. And then really you go through this and label the pricing. You select the pages, the sales funnel pages that you built for it, and you finish this. It's really easy to set up. So moving along to communications, leads. So I've already exported all my leads off. So leads are tracked very, very well, but this is, you can manually import a lead or import a batch of leads. This has always been great, and organizing and stuff. Tags. I've had so many tags, as you can see in the history of my Kartra account. Like, look at how old. 2021 webinar attendee. So I have tags for days. So we use tags ever since the beginning to just track actions. And what we noticed was that our buyers that purchased at the highest levels had at least 7 to 10 tags. So they've interacted with us. So that's why tagging is really important. Kartra is great at having different tags. So going down to pages, the pages are quite incredible. There's so many different categories. So if we come to page and we want to build any type of funnel builder, so there's squeeze pages, okay, there's long form sales pages, and these are really great. Like Kartra, what I loved about it when I first got it, it was very different from ClickFunnels. It stood out, and it had different, just a different feel for it. And so Kartra really came a long way with their templates. And there's everything you need, from thank you pages, marketplace, personal branding. So the other thing is they have different, what's it called? Product launch pages. So where's that one? Yeah, so if you scroll down, they have video sales pages, live event pages. Let's look at like a live event. So if you're hosting a live virtual event or a live event, they have really great ones as well. And these are like very easy to edit. So let me just select one just to show you, like, test how easy it is. No site in particular. Create, test. The drag and drop is pretty easy on this, which is great. Yeah, what I love about this is the ease of being able to change colors really easily. Like my name here, being able to change the colors, to move this around and up and down. Over here in settings, styles, components, you can add really anything you wanted. So like, let's say I wanted to add animated text. This is pretty cool. I can just drag and drop the animated text here. And yeah, no, this is actually pretty new. So I could edit that. And so it's really easy to save. If you wanted to save a section that you created before, that's pretty easy. They have countdown timers, deadline funnels, and things of that nature. So this is really neat. What else? So let's go back to, so these are pages. I've built so many pages on Kartra, and that's what's great. Once you learn the funnel building in Kartra, like, you know it for life, right? If you're not even if you're not that tech savvy, like, it's really quite easy. Forms. So with Kartra, it's interesting because you have to think backwards. You always have to build your thank you page first, the form, meaning the opt-in to that page, and then lastly comes the sales page or the landing page, etc. So there's forms, memberships. So this is where all your courses are going to be hosted. And I've hosted, as you can see, lots of courses on here. And I really love the look of the Kartra memberships, because it's just a clean dashboard. Like, I hate to admit, I like it better than LearnDash and any other learning management system I've seen. I mean, we really did a great job of having the descriptions, having like different worksheets and PDFs to download. It's just very clean. and I love the way that it looks. So we've hosted courses on here for years. This is one thing I'm going to miss about Kartra are the clean looks of the membership. So with the higher plans, I think you can have like unlimited memberships, which is cool. The other thing it can do is create portals. So if I wanted to have several memberships in one, and like, let's say somebody bought a bundle, you can do that. And that's what's really cool about Kartra. So webinars, Kartra just added webinars not too long ago, which is awesome. So now you don't have to use a third-party webinar software. It's like all here, which is great. Media. So if you wanted to host your any images or video, you could do it here. I wouldn't recommend hosting it on Kartra because it just doesn't play well. I always hosted my course material on Vimeo. Calendars. So this is like, it's not that great, honestly, but this is if you wanted to use this like to substitute Calendly. I use it for a little bit, didn't love it. Survey. I love surveys because you can survey your students as they take courses. So I don't know. I used to have surveys. I don't know where they went. But if you wanted to put a feedback form in your course and your students fill it out, this is a great way for you to analyze that. Help desk. So this is where, let's say, so Kartra has a ticketing system. So if I wanted to contact Kartra and say, hey, I need help with X, Y, and Z, they have their own help desk, but they give you this built-in feature in the tool so that you can put your own help desk in any course you want. So anyone who has a question about whatever, credit card information, login, oh, I need to update my payment plan, whatever, they can submit a ticket and your support team could answer it. Funnels. I don't know what funnels means. Oh yeah, this is cool. I never use this, but you can create a funnel here. So the same way like with Funnelytics, like this is really sweet. This is a new feature. Campaigns. Oh, this is one of my favorite. So let's say I wanted to I created a campaign and I wanted to share it with your Kartra account. I can easily do that. So when my husband had Kartra, we would share campaigns back and forth. So that was really nice. Integrations. This is your typical, Stripe, PayPal, whatever merchant processor you have. It doesn't have the most robust amount of options, but it has like the essentials like Stripe and PayPal and Zapier. Zapier is like a must nowadays. Agency. If you want to host let's say you have a service-based business and you want to host a client on your Kartra account, they can get Kartra through you. It's cheaper for them and it's a win-win. So it's really cool because then you can control everything in your account, in their account, if you're building funnels for them or whatever the case may be. And lastly, affiliate promos. Like this will tell you how much you're making as an affiliate for Kartra, but also all other products that you are an affiliate for. So I used to be an affiliate for my friend Louise Henry, and I used to promote her product. Well, I still will, but you can see like the commissions and stuff. So then they have their own marketplace and you can put your product on a marketplace, which is great. So if I wanted to promote any one of these, I could and grab the affiliate link, and same with your products if you put it on the Kartra marketplace. So again, like Kartra is awesome. If you're on the fence of like, should I get Kartra or not? Like there's literally no risk to you. You can like use my affiliate link. It really helps support the channel and what we do. I'll leave it in the description. And you can try it out for a full like 30 days, which is amazing because they only let you used to do it for 14. So really it's a win-win. So highly recommend it if you're thinking about it. I'm going to miss it, but I, decided to go the WordPress route. This is one other really cool thing that I like about Kartra is the ability to track the sales of everything. So like, this is for a couple of products where the profit was just under $500,000, and it'll show you like the amount of initial sales you got, the amount of rebills, the amount of visitors. So the tracking is really, really great, right? So it can show you just like month by month, like this is over a year span. And this is just like the sales I made off Kartra. This doesn't count like Stripe and PayPal and all that, and brand sponsorships. So this is really cool. And it'll show you just like down here, total revenue, net profit, and for each one of these products here. Okay. So you can analyze per product how well it did. So this is really cool. This is one thing I really liked was the transaction history, and you can go into each lead and see like how much they purchased from you and when and what. And so it's really cool to be able to see these analytics. All right, so let's talk about my new tech stack. I wanted to mention first, so that keep in mind, these are all WordPress plugins. So what you have to do is go to this specific software, purchase a license, and then upload a new plugin and the license key onto your WordPress site. It's really easy, promise. So the first one is called Fluent Booking. Okay, so this one costs me $63 per year for the standard license, or what license is it? I believe it's the beginning license. And what's cool about this, so think of Fluent Booking as your Calendly replacement. Prior, I didn't pay for the full year, the yearly price of Calendly. I'm pretty sure there's that option, but I was paying $43 a month for Calendly to have myself and another team member on a round robin. $43 a month. And with Fluent Booking, I paid $63 for a year, and it has all the same features, right? It has unlimited hosts and calendars, availability management. If you're a coach, consultant, you're doing sales call funnels, that's exactly what we're using it for. You can do paid appointments where people pay you whatever amount to get on your calendar. You can do multiple meeting types, including one-to-one, round robin, one-to-group. You have email notifications and reminders to your prospects or people that have signed up for a meeting with you. And you could also have email sequences and reminders that nurture people before they get on a call with you, which is really great. So this integrates natively with WordPress, and that again was Fluent Booking. Fluent CRM. So think of this as what takes place of all the email marketing. So this one does email sequences, automations, tags. This can manage your customers. There's analytics to evaluate what your click-through rate was, what the engagement was on each email. There's different templates for emails that you could put in. It's very seamless. I've used it. I was pretty nervous about learning a new email management CRM system, but Fluent CRM has been wonderful. And again, one of the best parts about Fluent CRM, for me, it was for you too. It was $103 for the year for the license. And the great part about it is it's hosted on Amazon SCS. And what that means is basically that is kind of, I don't know if I'm even saying this right, but that's like the server that hosts the domains and everything for Fluent CRM. They're all called Fluent. And so the great part about this is I can, whenever I get to like 100,000 emails, 500,000 emails, my bill will hardly go up at all. Maybe like $10, $20 a year. That's it. Versus thousands of dollars with these other, Active Campaign and Kajabi and all of these other email marketing platforms that charge you so much as your list gets bigger and bigger. ConvertKit, that's one. Infusionsoft, HubSpot. The next plugin that I have is LearnDash. So LearnDash is my new learning management system plugin. So this is where all of my courses and memberships are hosted. I love it so far. I will admit though, I did like the layout of Kartra's courses a little bit better, for sure. With LearnDash, it's like kind of linear up and down. I don't love that as much, but it's pretty good. And what I love about it, it's a drag and drop course builder, AI course outline and quiz builder. You can have assessments for your students that take your courses. There's team collaboration tools. You can sell courses, subscriptions, memberships, bundles, and one-time purchases. So LearnDash has got it going on. And so I got the LearnDash LMS for one website, and that was $199 for the year. All right, so then CartFlows. CartFlows is WordPress's friend for funnel building. So CartFlows takes the place of building funnels. So here you're going to have your funnels to build your squeeze pages, your webinar pages, your upcoming event pages. And the best part about Cart Flows is it's advanced when it comes to self-liquidating offers. So the upsells, the bump orders, the downsells, it's really, really, really advanced and good at this. And what I love about it is it allows me to charge or use different payment options at each level. So if someone wants to use PayPal, they can use it all the way through credit card. There's a ton of options on, like, you can integrate like Klarna, Google Pay, Cash App, like all these different things. And it's so cool. And the best part, the very best, greatest part about Cart Flows, actually the upsells and downsells, bump orders, that's probably the best part. But another best part is that I'm able to use Elementor to edit the funnels. That's amazing. So all of their funnel templates are editable just like they are on my WordPress website, right? And using Elementor. And so if we add up the bill, this was $554 per year that I'm now paying for my WordPress website. That is so incredible. And it's so great to only have a bill come once a year versus once a month. And so the next plugin that I'm getting ready to install is called Buddy Boss. So think of Buddy Boss as like WordPress's version of School, of Circle, and all these different community apps, because we're going to move our high-powered world-class programs, right, that has coaching and done-for-you implementation. We're going to migrate over to Buddy Boss, and I'm really excited about it because there's going to be community in there. We're going to be able to host live virtual events. There's still going to be the ability for my students to have private communication and access to myself and my team. So that's really exciting. And I believe Buddy Boss for one site, the one I want, is like $200 and something for the year. So technically that's the most expensive plugin, but it integrates natively with LearnDash, which is really exciting because once it's integrated, it'll be a seamless experience for the clients. And that's really, really important. And now I will admit the biggest downfall of going to WordPress is it can be a little bit complicated, especially if you're not used to the ecosystem. The plugin world could be like, oh my gosh, you have to make sure you keep your plugins up to date. That's huge. You got to make sure every time you make a big edit on your website that you clear your cache and cookies so that it updates, right? And it's just a little bit more of a tech learning curve if you're not used to having all these plugins to navigate your site. And so one way that I recommend to combat this is get someone on your team. You can hire a person from Upwork who will just be on your team, like on a project basis, maybe a couple hours a month when you need them to install plugins or to do tech updates or whatever it is. Someone who's really good at navigating Elementor or WordPress and knows the ecosystem of WordPress, and they can pop up a new page on your website really fast. They're very, very affordable on Upwork, and this will save you time as well. And then you'll feel confident whenever new updates and changes are made to your websites or new plugins are added, etc. Oh yeah, and one other thing I forgot to mention about the Automate WP offer, if you click on the first link below, if you're trying to transfer your website from Squarespace or wherever, Wix, to WordPress and make the move, on top of the 35% discount on any web hosting plan and included the done-for-you website template, there's an option at checkout if you want to have a website design service. It's a one-time fee of $300. It's really sweet. The team at Automate WP will go in there and you'll receive a professionally designed site. They'll configure it. They will work on 5 pages total. They'll use the Elementor page builder. They'll customize your homepage, about, services, testimonials, and your blog page. So basically, once you submit that, when you're done, you will be prompted to add your logos, your photos, etc., your brand details, and they'll take care of designing the entire site within just a couple of days. So this is really sweet. It's only $300. Optional, just wanted you to know that it is there. All right, so I hope that this video was very helpful. I really hope it broke down like everything in my experience with Kartra. It's a great tool. It really is. Kartra's great. I just love the customizable and the affordability of WordPress and having my business there, and that it can truly automate whatever I want on my website. In the future, for example, if I want to add an e-commerce store, I can do that and it can be in one place. I'm adding a membership, I'm adding community, it's in one place. I don't have to use School, I don't have to use Circle, it's all right there. All right, so if you love this video, definitely check out the video coming up next, all about how I designed my new self-liquidating offer. That video is coming up right here, so just click and I'll see you on that video.